So I'm Brick and Nick, and this is my Bright Bomber cosplay, along with the Rainbow Smash Pickaxe. The pickaxe was something I actually had my community help me decide on what I was going to build. I wanted to do another pickaxe from Fortnite, and they actually voted on this one. I was a little nervous about it because I knew it would be really big, quite complex. This is actually my largest, most complex build ever. Took about 48 hours of building. Very difficult figuring out how to keep the structure while getting the cool shape of the model itself. Weighs about 8 pounds, so really, really heavy, especially to hold with one hand for a little bit. But it turned out awesome. I really love the way the pattern turned out. Even the wheels down here spin, which is kind of awesome. And then just managed to get a lot of the cool details on the top of the build as well.
What is the structure like inside the head portion there?
It is pretty intense. There's a very large Technic core that extends from the handle, and then the two faceplates kind of sandwich in pieces that hold on each individual panel. So those were kind of lightly pressed on to keep them in place at the right angles, and then the second face came in and sandwiched it all together, and that's how it all holds together. Yeah. And then there was a TwitchCon cosplay contest, so I thought I already have this awesome build of the pickaxe, and the character that goes along with it, the Bright Bomber, has some cool elements that I thought would be buildable, mostly the backpack. So we did things like the shin pad, got some buckles all throughout. I've got this wrist unit, whatever this is, and then the Bright Bomber, the Bright Bag as it's called, is definitely one of my favorite parts too. It's got some really fun decoration on there, and I can wear it, so that's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that. So does this build, kind of travel well in terms of carrying it around and just moving it?
It's not too bad to carry around. I can definitely walk around with it for quite a while. I flew with it, and it didn't do so well in my luggage. It took a little while to get back together, but as long as I can kind of keep it handy and not have it go through whatever craziness a plane goes through, it does hold together pretty well. Yeah.
The hair elements are really nice as well because you've got those kind of stuck in at angles.
Yeah. I had to, the only way really to attach them was to each individual part, so I had to figure out how to kind of fill the gaps as nicely as possible. Luckily, with this kind of horsehair pattern, there are sometimes gaps in it, so it kind of looks natural, and I think the pink just really stands out. So whoever designed this thing did a very, very good job of that, so kudos to the person at Epic for that.
Yes. And this was one of the builds that you built live on your Twitch channel, correct?
I did indeed. This was quite an intense project. Overall, I think it was about 2 months because I did most of the building, had to order some stuff, but it was really fun, and it was really important having a lot of motivation along the way as well, because this was definitely an intense project, definitely had its very difficult parts, so having some other LEGO builders hanging out, offering advice and stuff like that was hugely, hugely helpful, so shout out to my community for that.
Yes. Great work as always. It's always cool to see the unique builds that you bring here to the show.
Thank you.
So we'll definitely put a link in the description. Anyone who checks out your Twitch channel and check out Brick and Nick online, you can see all the more awesome builds you're working on in the future. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. Really appreciate it. Cheers.